Good morning. It is December 8th here in Michigan, 2020. So whenever you're catching this, that is why you see Christmas lights back here behind me. And I wanted to come to you guys today with talking about now that you're licensed with your real estate license in whatever state it is that you're in, what are questions to ask potential brokers, or even going and talking to brokers before you get licensed. That's what I chose to do. I contacted the broker I was hoping to work with and went and sat down and talked to them before I even became licensed. So they knew where I was in the process, they knew my interest, and we could kind of interview each other. Looking back on it now, I do have 5 things that I would recommend asking a broker when you're going to interview them. There's a lot more that can go into this, and if you'd like to know more questions, I would suggest just reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to share those with you, but I want to respect your time. So here are 5 things that I for sure would ask your broker or potential broker when you guys are interviewing each other. And these things are going to be something that is going to be a two-way street, because in all reality, you are starting your own business, and you have the right to not go with a broker if you're not comfortable with them. So not only are they bringing you on their team, you're bringing them onto yours. So please do think of it that way. So the first question I would say is ask them what their expectations are of you. For myself, it was super important that they didn't expect me to be in the office every day or even very often, because I currently still work full-time at my full-time position, and that is an at-home position, and I didn't have any intention of leaving that right away. So it was super, super important to me that there was the expectation and the standards set from the get-go that I was going to be working from home and working remotely and very rarely actually in the office. So whatever those kind of things are in your mind that you would like for your business to look like, have that in mind going into that, and make sure that you talk about expectations. Also ask them what their monthly fees are. Most brokerages do have a monthly fee. Some of those things are going to cover things like errors and omissions insurance. So if like you make an error on something, they have insurance to cover that. So what their monthly fee is and what does that cover. And then in Michigan, at least in West Michigan, and I'm positive the entire state, we have associations. So not only are you part of the brokerage, you are going to be part of a local association that gives you access to your MLS and the multiple listing service and other items, along with continuing education, discounts, things like that. So who pays those association fees? Are they fully your responsibility, or does the brokerage help you out with that? There are some brokerages that when you first start, they will help you out with those fees and deduct them along the way from your commissions to help you get started. And then along those same lines, when it comes to those first year expenses, is do they pay for things like business cards and signs and things like that? Some brokerages do. Some of them will get you your first order of business cards, some of your first for sale signs and things like that. So who pays association fees, and also do they help you out with the cost of things like insurance, apparel, business cards, etc. Then the next one, and we're kind of staying on a money thing here, because getting started in real estate is not just the fee that you pay for your education. There are other financials along the way. And to be honest, why would you get into business for yourself? Probably to secure yourself financially. So this is why I focus a lot on the financial side of the questions. The next question I would ask on a financial standpoint is, what is the commission split? So when you go into a brokerage and you sell a home, you are not going to get 100% of that commission yourself. You're going to have to split that with your broker. So is it like a 70-30 split where you get 70, they get 30, and does that ever change? So like, for example, the brokerage I am with, we are 70-30 until you sell a certain dollar amount every year, and then that 70-30 goes away. So just understanding those things. And then the last thing, just was looking over my notes real quick, is how are they going to help you be successful? Because when you're successful, they're successful. When you sell a home, And when you are bringing in sales, that's only helping them. So how are they going to help you be successful? Because you're going to come out of your education and you're going to have this education, but you're honestly not going to probably know what to do with it. So what kind of training programs do they have in place? Do they have a system that you can go through training programs on your computer? Do they have a check-in system? Do they have coaches? Do they do things to help you with lead generation and things like that? So the last question would be, how will they help you be successful? So I hope that helps when you're going out to interview your brokerage and see if you are a good fit for them and if they are a good fit for you. If you'd like to know more questions I would ask, please do reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you out. Catch you guys later.